Our last question today is from Steve. I like the idea of doing a quick and efficient workout nearly every day, but I tend to go too hard and wear myself out, resulting in too much work and not enough recovery. What's the secret to finding a sustainable level of effort that allows for daily fitness improvements without overdoing it and needing to back off? Well, this is why it's so important to have a journal, a training diary. You know, mine go all the way back. It was kind of fun when John Call was here a few weeks ago. Juju, Mufu, Juju, shoot, I don't remember that. Sorry for that, folks. But it was just great having him here because I got a chance to show him my journals. And you can go back to 1972 and see what I was doing that day. And one of the nice things about journals isn't so much the writing of it, it's going back to it and seeing the mistakes. Nearly every training program I've really pioneered and or developed and or became the voice box of usually deals with what you're talking about, Steve. How do I rein it back in? In armor building formula, I think it was an armor building formula. It could have been an easy strength omni book, but I talk about how had to is the most important thing in my training. My transformation program, which, really helped my throwers, and I still use it. It's a 7 or 8 minute workout with the Olympic lifts, because that's all the time I had. Easy strength, 15 minutes, because that's all the time I had. Loaded carries. Well, I could have my daughters playing in the background, in the backyard, while I was getting a workout in, carrying stuff back and forth across the lawn while they were cutting Barbie's hair off, because that seems to be something girls do. So for me, 2 things. Having my journal, going back, I call it mining my journal, going back and seeing every time I do this, something bad happens. Stop doing this. I have a journal note in 1992 that says, for you, most of the time, lifting weights 3 days a week is all you need. And I've broken that rule a few times, obviously. I mean, I still like lifting 5 days a week, but, now I lift 3 days a week. I have a ruck day in there. I have a tonic day in there, and I have a go for a walk day. So I do have an off day every week. But I like to go for a long walk. I like to do mobility, and then I lift weights 3 days a week. That's another reason. We had a question earlier about timed workouts. One of the reasons I like to use time as one of my factors in my workouts. So there's load, there's reps, there's sets, there's exercise selection, and then there's time. Is one of the nice things about using time, and you're doing a bit of it right there. You said, Steve, I like the idea of doing a quick and efficient workout nearly every day. So what you need to do maybe is look at your quick and efficient workouts and see what's struggling with you right now. To be sustainable, to be able to train year in, year out, decade in, decade out, you're going to need to have, you need to look at what is hitting you. Now, you didn't give me a lot of direction here, but if it's exercise selection, I got to be honest with you. In my typical workout, I do clean and press, I do squat snatch, I do squat, clean and jerk, and I do front squats, and then some kind of carry, and I go for a walk. Those are big ticket movements, so I have to lighten the load. Those are big movements, so the reps have to be kind of low. The sets are high. I do 8 sets of 2, 8 singles. The reps are high, but because and I also go every minute on the minute because I'm trying to get the workout in half an hour, 26 minutes plus the carry. So look at what you're doing. I almost feel like I'm the 1 minute manager right now. Look at your goals, look at your behaviors, do your goals match your behavior? But look at your training, look at what's getting you, what's making it too hard to recover, and then just work with either the reps, the sets, the load. I think you have time already figured out, and the movement selections, and then go from there. Steve, it's a good question. If you don't mind sending in a little more detail to me, so we can talk about this more with a little more clarity. Okay, so thank you.